Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Keating Sports Center in Chicago for tonight's presentation of Illinois Tech men's volleyball here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. I'm Chris Rouse. Tonight, the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks had a record of 2-4, play host to the visiting Illinois Wesleyan Titans, who come in with a record of 4-2. 2 hours, 131 miles separate these two teams. It really shows in the crowd. A lot of green here inside the Keating Sports Center in support of these Illinois Wesleyan Titans, who come in with a record on the road of 1-1, led by head coach Brandon Mueller. And here are the starting lineups without any further ado in numerical order. First, number 4, the libero, Jace Milka. Also, number 5, outside hitter, Michael Eastman. Opposite hitter, number 17, Julian Perez. Middle back, number 21, Jake Coogan. Also expected to play on the back line, number 23, Javier Romano. And then also outside hitter, number 31, Bryce Williams. Got the best ovation of anyone, being the Chicago kid from Whitney Young. And, of course, setter, number 34, Brendan Reuter. For the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks, Mike Oswald in his second season. He has number 2, Eli Johnson. Number 4, the libero, Alec Donald. Number 8, Aaron Haney. Number 9, Grant Cooper. Number 13, Jackson Van Ingen. Number 14, Riley Late. And number 24, Jelani Komodo. These teams getting ready to begin here. Glad that you could join us here on this Tuesday evening in Chicago. Pretty good crowd, as I mentioned here. You can't really see it on your camera, but behind us here at the scorer's table, plenty of green in support of these Illinois Wesleyan Titans. And I have to say, one thing I've learned throughout my broadcasting career over the years, these Illinois Wesleyan fans, they definitely travel well. Doesn't matter if it's basketball, soccer, volleyball. And we are going to get underway with our first serve of the evening from Julian Perez, senior out of Orland Park, Illinois. This is a very local Illinois Wesleyan team. As I look down the roster, a number of players from schools that I've certainly called in different sports. As now the serve is underway here in Chicago. Van Ingen with the first hit. And the point to Illinois Wesleyan on the block. So the Titans start things off with a block here. Mentioned they come in looking for what would be their second road win of the season. They are 1-1 thus far. There's Donald who receives the serve. Cooper sends it over. Ball hit well into the air. Reuter sends it over to Williams. Here's Cooper. Well played by the libero, Jace Milka. For Illinois Wesleyan, and the kill for Michael Eastman. About 3 exits off the Dan Ryan Expressway from here, from St. Ignatius. Let's see, you got the 55 St. Louis. You got the little slide-off exit. Yep, just about right there at Roosevelt, where you get off to go to St. Ignatius. And here's a serve from Illinois Wesleyan. That ball hit into the net by Julian Perez. As I mentioned, he's from nearby Orland Park out of Sandburg High School. This serve will come from Eli Johnson. He's not quite as local. He's out of Fort Worth, Texas, but he's playing for the home team. Ball blocked at the top of the net by Grant Cooper for the Scarlet Hawks. Senior out of Luna Niguel, California. Levels the score at 2 apiece. Sophomore out of Fort Worth, Texas, Eli Johnson to serve. He gets it over clean. Blocked at the top again by Cooper. Played on by Illinois Wesleyan. That was Eastman who sent it over. Cooper comes through again with a nice kill for Illinois Tech. Back-to-back points from number 9. Paul Henderson, the sophomore out of Steilacoom, Washington, fired up on the Illinois Tech sideline. He said the kick is good. And now the hit is wide left for Bryce Williams, freshman out of Whitney Young, right here in Chicago, the former Whitney Young Dolphin. And in the ball hit of the net by Eli Johnson. It's interesting, as I made that Whitney Young comment, I just happened to turn my head right and see a Whitney Young jacket, very nice Whitney Young jacket on one of the spectators here in the building. As I mentioned, it's a very Illinois Wesleyan, very heavy Illinois Wesleyan crowd. But remember, the Scarlet Hawks are the home team, and their fans are here as well. Cooper hits it right into a block from Michael Eastman. And we're tied at 4. Great energy here on this Tuesday evening in Chicago. Bryce Williams to serve. I mentioned Illinois Wesleyan as the visiting team, didn't I? Well, Bryce Williams got the loudest ovation of any player announced in the starting lineups, home or anyone on his own team. He did not get the ace. The ace, as now Eastman tries to go for the kill, and he is successful. So no ace for Williams. Eastman comes through with the kill. Illinois Wesleyan gains the lead, 5-4. Williams controls the serve again. Jumping jacks from the Illinois Tech sideline. Donald plays it on. And Riley late levels a spike right into the back line for a kill. Illinois Tech tying the set at 5 apiece here early on. Evenly played match thus far here. Cooper sends it over. Outside hit from Eastman just past me here at the table. Out of play, however. Point to Illinois Tech. Cooper to serve for the Scarlet Hawks. Nice high serve from Cooper. Is it in? Just missing the ace was Grant Cooper. That was awfully close. But unfortunately for the home team, they'll turn the serve over to Javier Romano of the visitors. Senior out of Prospect Heights, Illinois. Service error makes it 7-6 Illinois Tech. Romano right back out in favor of the libero, Jace Milka. Milka, a sophomore out of Bolingbrook, Illinois, attended Plainfield East High School. Eastman, however, was the recipient of the serve, and Williams was the placer of the point for the Titans as he got the kill. And we're now tied at 7. Eli Johnson, Jelani Komodo also back in there, as is Aaron Haney for Illinois Tech. This is Vince DiCasolo on the serve. And the junior out of Aurora, Illinois, serves it into the net for an error. Former member of the Oswego East Wolfpack. Now to be Aaron Haney, the freshman out of Brownsburg, Indiana. Serving for Illinois Tech. Nice high toss. And way too much on that from Haney. As it was such a high toss into the air. And when he met it with the leap, his energy clearly was going to send that one wide to some of the attendants here at the Keating Sports Center. Eastman on the serve. That one just outside the line. Coach Mueller's going to question it. Illinois Wesleyan not going to get the benefit of the doubt as the point will go to the Scarlet Hawks, 9-8. That's another one that was very close in real time. Late to the back line, and the ball mishandled in the front by DiCasolo. 10-8 Scarlet Hawks. They have the early advantage. Looking to bounce back from a 3-1 loss at the hands of Judson. Riley late to serve. Received by the libero, Milka. Illinois Tech's libero, Donald on the reception. Cooper sends it over with a nice toss. Nice touch, I should say. That's Perez who sends it over. Riley late looking for the kill. He sends it long, but he got a deflection off the hands of Jace Milka. 11-8 Scarlet Hawks here in the opening set. Riley late to serve. Once again, really good energy here on a Tuesday evening inside the Keating Sports Center. Williams looking for the kill, blocked by Komodo. Williams to try again, and a rifle by Bryce Williams makes it 11-9, and you can hear the support for Williams as it makes it 11-9 Scarlet Hawks. Jake Coogan to serve, a former Lincoln Way East Griffin. The junior is Coogan. His serve was received by the Illinois Tech back line. Komodo sends it back to Coogan himself, and he just couldn't handle it. And that'll make it Scarlet Hawks point. Also could have been a double hit as Komodo makes it 12-9. Komodo serves it over clean. Ball well hit off the wrist of Riley late. I believe that was Dika Solo who hit it to that back line, and now Dika Solo go to the sideline for Brandon Reuter. Julian Perez to serve. Reuter attended Leakaway East. Perez attended Sandburg. They're not too far from each other. Straight down LaGrange. As now the ball hit long out of the back line. And the point, actually, no, it's going to say it's an ace to Illinois Wesleyan. It's 12-11. 12-11 Tech. Still with the advantage. Meanwhile, Coach Mike Oswald still trying to get his team to settle down. He was actually saying there was a bit of a miscommunication. He thought his players should have played the ball instead of listening to their teammates. Riley Lake got it blocked right at the net. Point to Illinois Wesleyan. Williams was there. Reuter was there. Romano was in the area. I'll have to check the stats to see who they officially score that to. But we're tied at 12 with Perez on the serve. Cooper receiving Perez's serve. Van Ingen getting the kill. Fast-paced opening set here at the Keating Sports Center. Illinois Tech, Scarlet Hawks men's volleyball here in the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Ball sent over clean by Johnson. Outside hit for Williams is blocked, but the block is out of play, which will block Illinois Tech from gaining the point and give it to the Titans. Tie the set at 13 apiece. Another pivotal serve here. This one from Bryce Williams. Williams and Romano were credited with that block a few points ago, and now Williams will solely be credited with that service error into the net. And now here's Grant Cooper with a chance to give Illinois Tech some breathing room here in set one. Grant with a nice high serve. Gets it over to Eastman. Williams blocked at the top of the net. Point to the Scarlet Hawks. Late in Van Ingen. I'm not actually sure they're going to even score that a block. That also could have just been an attack error as Williams hit it into the net. Nonetheless, Scarlet Hawks with a 2-point advantage on the scoreboard. Eastman, oh, that was just a little too long of a pass there from Reuter. That was a very good set, but he set it way too long and high out of play, and it was going to be tough for Eastman to get any kind of good contact on it. 16-13, Illinois Tech. We'll take a quick time out here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network, and we'll be right back after these messages. With that message being that tomorrow the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks women's basketball team is in action at 7 p.m. right here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. They'll be taking on the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors. That'll be at 7 p.m. right here on the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. And Illinois Tech men's volleyball in action again Friday at 7 p.m. Chris Rouse here on the call from the Keating Sports Center in Chicago. Happy that you can join us here this Tuesday evening if you're a fan of Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks athletics, a fan of volleyball, a fan of the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. If you are not one of these many Illinois Tech Wesleyan fans here in green that made the trip to Chicago, made the 131-mile trip from the Shirk Center from Bloomington, Illinois, we're happy that you could join us here in Chicago on this Tuesday evening. Cooper on the serve for the Scarlet Hawks. Hit wide left, but just inside the line by Romano. Makes it 16-14. I keep mentioning Bloomington, only a 2-hour drive. 90 minutes depending on how much you put pedal to the metal. 131 miles, a drive I've made plenty of time in my career. Salute to the Bloomington Edge. Here is a serve for Illinois Wesleyan, and that one goes long, out of play. Point to Illinois Tech. The serve came from Blake McGlashan Bryant. And now Jackson Van Ingen will serve for the Scarlet Hawks. Eastman to Reuter, and back to Eastman. Off the net. Van Ingen, outside hit for Haney. Kept alive by Illinois Wesleyan. Good job by Reuter replaying it for Perez. Long run for Cooper, and the kill to Illinois Wesleyan. All set up by the set. As Reuter will now head to the sideline. Well deserved after he gained the assist there, giving Illinois Wesleyan control of the serve. Vince DiCasola. 17-15, Illinois Wesleyan looking to string together a pair of points. Late sends it over. Oh, DiCasola had it at the top for Coogan. He was unable to get the kill. DiCasola for Eastman this time. Kept alive by Eli Johnson. Williams, great effort on the dive. He tried to get the dig, but was unsuccessful. Makes it 18-15 Tech. 3-point advantage here on the Scarlet Hawks, for the Scarlet Hawks on the scoreboard. With Aaron Haney to serve again. Assistant coach Joe Kelly giving instructions for his team as the serve comes in the screen. Ball hit long or just in. Cooper apparently got a piece of it. That makes it 18-16 Illinois Tech. 16 serving 18. But Eastman looking to control that serve and just missed that. Honestly, from my vantage point, I'm sitting right here on the line. Looked like that one was in, but the officials say out. That was awfully close again. It's right on the corner here. But the point goes to Illinois Tech. Riley Late. DiCasola sets up Williams. Kept alive by Late. Cooper off the hands. Williams, great repositioning on the floor. Tapped over by Perez. Late looking for the kill. Blocked by Perez. Williams had him on the protection. It was kept alive by Illinois Tech. Johnson knocks it out of play. Haney goes under the net. Can't do that. Violation. Point to Illinois Wesleyan. 19-17 Tech with the lead. Wesleyan on the serve. 17-19. 17 serving 19, excuse me. Coogan sends it over clean. Cooper got it blocked, but it landed on the Illinois Wesleyan side of the net. 20-17 Tech. Jelani Komodo serves it over. DiCasola for Williams, blocked at the top of the net. That's going to go out of play. Smart play by the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. Coach Mike Oswald in his second season as Illinois Tech head coach, up off the bench. There you see him giving some instructions to Eli Johnson. Sub here for Illinois Wesleyan, as we'll see KJ Johnson, senior out of St. John, Indiana, on the serve here. Johnson, middle of the floor serve. Got a piece of the net. And that's set up an easy kill for Illinois Tech. Jackson Van Ingen assisted by Elijah Johnson. And now Johnson adjusts the headband. One good dribble, one good pat, one good spin of the ball. Tosses it high, serves it over. Reuter with the set. Eastman just kind of set it over himself for Wesleyan. Van Ingen had it blocked at the top. Reuter for Williams. Oh, no, that's a rifle of a kill for Bryce Williams, spiking it off the back line of Illinois Tech. 21-19. Tech with the lead. Wesleyan controlling the serve. Wesleyan led by Williams here. Bit of a pressure-packed serve, getting late in set one. Donald with a nice play to receive for the Scarlet Hawks. Reuter runs it down for the Titans. Eastman off Donald and into the back row here at the Keating Sports Center. As Williams now will serve, making it 21-20. As now, again, another pressure-packed serve for the Titans. Williams, a bit of a service error, makes it 22-20 Tech here late in set one. Grant Cooper here to serve. Cooper sends it over clean to the back line. That's Milka, the libero. Eastman blocked at the net. Point to Wesleyan as it landed out the feet of Haney. The Scarlet Hawks attempted a double block. Unfortunately, didn't get the result they wanted. McGlashan Bryant in to serve, senior out of Hawthorne, California. Serving on the far side of the floor. First time we've really seen that tonight. Johnson to Haney, and he hit it right into the hands of K.J. Johnson. And a quick sub for Illinois Wesleyan. It'll be number 23, Javier Romano back in. Meanwhile, the senior out of Hubertus, Wisconsin, Jackson Veningen on the serve. But first, a bit of a icing of the server, I guess, here from Illinois Wesleyan. Timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with more here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network after a brief moment to catch our breath here in Chicago. (23-21) here in set one. The Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks with a lead over the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. This is the Keating Sports Center in Chicago. I'm Chris Rouse, and you are watching Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks men's volleyball on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Men's volleyball will be in action again on Friday at 7 p.m. But right now, Jackson Veningen looking to conclude set one, or start the conclusion of set one for the Scarlet Hawks, who lead at 23-21. Riley Late helps that process as well, makes it 24-21. Now Veningen will look to conclude set one with an ace. Good call in the building, set point. Veningen, high toss, ball over clean. Just tapped over by Reuter. Great job by the setter for Illinois Wesleyan. Cooper will get the kill right into the hands of Eric Willowhite, in the kill to the Scarlet, and the set to the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks. How fitting, the SID showing off those wide receiver hands as Illinois Tech catches the first set of this matchup, 25-21. Scarlet Hawks with the set victory. Set two coming up on the other side of this break. We'll be back with more here on the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. This is Illinois Tech Men's Volleyball. Back here at the Keating Sports Center in Chicago, this is Illinois Tech men's volleyball on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Chris Rouse here on the call. Set 2 getting ready to begin shortly, but here's a brief recap of what happened in set 1 if you're just joining us here on this Tuesday evening. Illinois Tech taking set 1 25-21 from Illinois Wesleyan. Illinois Wesleyan actually, when you look at the numbers, had a better hitting percentage and had more kills. But the direct correlation in set 1, it was 25-21, -4 correct, I should say. Service errors, 7 for Illinois Wesleyan, 3 for Illinois Tech. There's the direct correlation right there. -4 for Illinois Wesleyan on the scoreboard as a result of the service errors. And Illinois Tech certainly took advantage, 8 kills. Meanwhile, Illinois Wesleyan had 9. Hitting percentage was 179 in favor again of the Titans, who had 179 compared to the 174 from the Scarlet Hawks. And then both teams had 4 attack errors in the opening set. Kills leaders to this point of the match, Julian Perez had 2 for Illinois Wesleyan. Meanwhile, Illinois Tech had 3 guys with 2, Grant Cooper, Jackson Van Ingen, and Riley Lade. This is the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Remember, tomorrow the Illinois Tech women's basketball team will be in action against the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors. So we'll have that for you right here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. And then on Friday, the men's volleyball team, who you're watching right now, they'll take on Wittenberg. Again, 7 p.m. right here at the Keating Sports Center. Plenty of Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks athletics to come out and support if you are a fan of Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks athletics. Meanwhile, for these Illinois Wesleyan Titans, they're looking to change their fortunes here in set 2. But just in case you are curious what they have coming up next, they too will be taking on Wisconsin Lutheran. That'll be in volleyball in the IWU Invitational. Opening serve, but the point belongs to the Illinois Wesleyan Titans, who in their own invitational will take on Wisconsin Lutheran on Friday at 4 p.m. Adrian Friday at 8 p.m. They'll take on the Edgewood Eagles Saturday at 10 a.m. and then take on Wabash Saturday at noon. So plenty of home matchups for the Titans following this road affair against the Scarlet Hawks. Grant Cooper to serve for the Scarlet Hawks after again, another error for the Titans. Reuter to Eastman, miscalculation there. Ball almost comes right into my lap here at the table. Point to the Scarlet Hawks. Grant Cooper. Cooper to serve again. Sends it to Williams at the back line. Outside hit is blocked down by Riley Late. That was a well-hit ball by, I believe that was Julian Perez who hit it. But it was Lade who came in and just sent it right back down with the block. 3-1 as Grant Cooper continues to control the serve for the Scarlet Hawks. Williams gets low on the dig. Eastman gets the kill for the Titans. That brings the very well traveling Titans faithful to their feet here for the first time in set 2. Now it is 3-2, but some of the fans are still filing back in from the intermission in between the periods. Not quite as loud for that first Illinois Wesleyan point as they were on point 2. And now they'll go ahead and sit back on their hands at the 4-2 Scarlet Hawks on the error. Van Ingen on the serve. Williams at the back line. Ball into the air to Eastman, deflected by Late. Johnson sets it up for Cooper. Perez got a piece of it, deflected away from Williams. Eastman got blocked by Komodo. Reuter sends it over. Great job by the setter for Illinois Wesleyan as Brendan Reuter gets the point, and now he'll get a rest. As Vince DiCasola comes on to serve, he'll replace Reuter, who not only is going to get a rest, going to get a cup of water from the Gatorade tunnel here. He sends the ball over clean. Johnson sends it over for the Scarlet Hawks. Eastman, well played by Donald. Johnson to Late, got it blocked. That'll be a Titans point. Great effort by Johnson, but the block equals a 4-4 tie on the scoreboard. DeCosola back to serve again. Sends it over clean. Johnson for late, blocked at the top of the net by Jake Coogan. Coogan's block, however, landed out of play. So Paul Henderson will serve it now. Henderson very vocal on that sideline in the first set for the Scarlet Hawks. DeCosola to Eastman, blocked at the top by Komodo, who says hello. As Komodo stands out with a clear-cut block there. Komodo goes 6'5". Sophomore out of Alpharetta, Georgia. Got the block for the Scarlet Hawks, but the service error will turn control back over to the Titans. Michael Eastman with his 6'5". 6'5" Tech with the lead. Johnson over to Henderson, and the point goes to Illinois Wesleyan, as the ball apparently didn't make it back over the extender. Eastman serves it over. Outside hit for Komodo. Knocked down. Milka to Henderson. Johnson, the late in the kill for Illinois Tech, as the Scarlet Hawks regain control of the lead, 7-6. Riley late. Serving for the Hawks. But unfortunately for the Scarlet Hawks, it goes right into the net. And now Jake Coogan with a pivotal set here. Pivotal serve in set 2, with the set tied at 7 apiece. Eight 8-7 Scarlet Hawks, as now Komodo will serve for the Scarlet Hawks. Komodo sends it over. Outside hit. It got blocked outside by Cooper, and it'll land outside of play as a point for Illinois Wesleyan, 8 apiece. Perez to serve for the Titans, tied at 8. Perez serves it long, out of play. Point to Illinois Tech. Yeah, that's why.
Did you have to do something?
Ball goes long, out of play. And point to Illinois Wesleyan. We're tied at 9. Bryce Williams to serve. Williams sends it over. Almost an ace. Great effort to block it by Romano. And now Eastman sends it over. Johnson sets it up for late, who hits it long. It's out of play. Point to Illinois Wesleyan, and they take the lead here in set 2. Bryce Williams takes a deep breath. Nice high serve. Nice high serve in the air for Illinois Wesleyan. Van Ingen sends it over, and the point for Illinois Tech. Tied at 10 with Grant Cooper. Cooper on the serve. Reuter sets it up for Perez. That is clearly in for an Illinois Wesleyan point. Cooper thought it was going to bounce out. The ball lands in, the kill to the Titans. Substitution here will be Blake McGlashan-Bryant for Illinois Wesleyan. And now he's looking for the ball. He's just sitting here on the floor for him. And now McGlashan-Bryant, number 11, looking to give Illinois Wesleyan a little bit of breathing room on the scoreboard. Paul Henderson has other ideas as he gets a kill to tie the set at 11 instead. Van Ingen now will control the serve for the Scarlet Hawks. Van Ingen to the back line to Williams. Perez with the hit and a kill for Illinois Wesleyan. 12-11 Titans. Very good second set. First set had really good energy. This one more of an intense energy as Illinois Wesleyan trying to avoid going down 2-0 here. DiCasola. He serves it over clean. Henderson to Williams at the back line. DiCasola on the set for Williams, middle of the floor, and a kill for Illinois Wesleyan. That brings the crowd of Titans fans to life as they get a 2-point advantage on the scoreboard at 13-11. DiCasola with the serve over clean. Johnson sets up late. Milka with a great effort. Williams on the bump, couldn't quite get it back over. That was a great effort. Coach Brandon Mueller sort of just clapped his hands in almost disbelief, disappointment, if that makes sense, in the sense that he knew it was going to be tough, but that was going to be, but they had a chance. But when Williams and his own teammate ran into each other, that brought the chance of that play being made down. Cooper. Nice diving effort from Grant Cooper, but he couldn't quite save the ball after his initial attack sent the ball over the net. (14-12) Illinois Wesleyan. Eastman to serve. Played on to Alec Donald, the libero for the Scarlet Hawks. Cooper to Eastman. Milka setting up Williams for the kill, and he's successful in getting it. Williams spiked it down off Jelani Komodo. And for Williams, that is his 7th kill of the match. Timeout, Scarlet Hawks. Their first to set 2. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back with more Illinois Tech men's volleyball here on Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Illinois Tech men's volleyball here in Chicago at the Keating Center. Illinois Tech trailing Illinois Wesleyan 15-12 in set 2, but they lead the match after winning set 1 25-21. You see on your scoreboard at the bottom of your screen, Illinois Tech trailing 15-12 in the set, but up 1-0 in the match. Michael Eastman controlling the serve for the Titans. He'll be sending the ball right to left. He's actually just out of shot on your camera here. And there he is, Eastman now getting ready to serve the ball over. He's got 4 kills, does Eastman this evening. Outside hit for late. And that one actually off Eastman, back to Milka. Great play by Milka to keep it alive. Jace Milka setting it up for Perez. Kill unsuccessful. DiCasola to Williams. Cooper, Williams with a bit of a missed jump. Perez for the kill, off Cooper. Pretty good rally. Donald to Cooper. DeCasola to Williams, who punches it over. Johnson to Cooper, who hits it long out of play. The Titans survive the rally and extend their lead to 4. Sometimes the most disappointing thing about sports is that somebody has to lose the match or the point in that case. And Illinois Tech lost the point with the long hit from Cooper, as now Eastman controls the serve. Late hits it and the kill. Well hit ball there from Late. Had some venom on it, did that spike from Riley Late. But it was one of those things where the ball sort of, you thought it was going to have a long deflection. It just bounced right back into the net and fell to the floor in a hurry. As Illinois Tech cut the deficit to 3. Johnson, the Late, he hit that one right in the net. Riley was going to try. Riley got caught in between setting the ball over the net and going for a hit. And when he settled for the set, he sort of jumped into the air when he needed well more legs than he had. And he sent it right into the net. Coogan on the serve. Johnson to Cooper. Off of DeCasola into the front row. And a point for the Scarlet Hawks. As Grant gets to hear his name called over the PA system here at the Keating Center. Komodo to Williams. Whoa, what a hit there from Julian Perez. Talk about having some venom. The point goes to the Scarlet Hawks, but that was a well-hit ball from Perez. As now Komodo gets the ball after it lands out of play. Williams. Johnson sets up Late. DeCasola. Nice set at the top of the net, and the deflection leads to the point for Romano. It was blocked by the Scarlet Hawks, but the block went well wide out of play. 18-15 the score. KJ Johnson going to come in here for the Titans. High five for Carson Finch, the assistant coach. High five for Julian Perez, who he replaces. And now he's going to come in to serve, is Johnson. Johnson hits it right in the net on the service. It gets a service error. And now it'll be 18-16. I mentioned in set 1, it was those service errors that haunted the Titans, 7-3, meaning the Scarlet Hawks had 4 fewer. And the Scarlet Hawks won the set by 4. There's a kill for Romano. Romano is having an amazing match. He's certainly passing the eye test here for Illinois Wesleyan. I'm looking at the numbers. He only has 3 kills, does Romano. Also a couple of block assists to the stat ledger for Romano. And there's a kill for Henderson. 3rd kill of the evening for number 6 of the home team. And now Grant Cooper, who has 4 kills so far in the match. Yet to record an ace are the Scarlet Hawks, however. Eastman off of Donald. That ball in about the 3rd row across from where I sit here at the table. 20-17, Illinois Wesleyan. Getting late here in set 2 for the Scarlet Hawks, who only have 1 timeout, but the deficit is only 3. McGlashan Bryant sends it over. Henderson, nice diving effort by McGlashan Bryant. Williams serves it over. Johnson sets up Van Ingen. Well played by the Titans. Johnson to try again for Henderson. That one well played again by McGlashan Bryant. In front of the net now. Johnson for Cooper. Off Williams. Illinois Tech. Benefit of the doubt on a long rally this time for the Scarlet Hawks. Benefit of the doubt from the ball from the Scarlet Hawks. Meanwhile, Blake McGlashan Bryant firing up the Titan faithful. Once again, did I mention they traveled very well? There's plenty of fans in green here. Williams to Reuter. Eastman gets the kill off the deflection. 21-18 Titans. Vince DiCosola into serve. The official just had a word with Brandon Mueller and his team substitutions here. As now Vince DiCosola will serve. DiCosola goes 6-1. And a point to Illinois Wesleyan. 4-point advantage. I was about to say DiCosola goes 6-1, a junior out of Aurora, Illinois. But that was a play at the front of the net for Illinois Wesleyan. Titans by 4. Johnson to Henderson. Ball here under the table. Point to Illinois Tech as it is bounced down on the Illinois Wesleyan side of the net. And it then bounced over her to the Illinois Tech side. And then got deflected back this way. Which will make the point to the Scarlet Hawks. DiCosola. Now Henderson blocked at the top of the net. That was Jake Coogan who got the best of that one. Perez was also there, but I'm sitting sort of right below the net. I can see that was mainly Coogan who got the best of that ball. Here's Eastman. Johnson sent it over to Henderson. Henderson back to Johnson. Number Komodo. That one almost didn't clear the net for the Scarlet Hawks. Perez taps it over. Perfectly placed ball by Julian Perez as he got it over a double block right down in front of Alec Donald. And Mike Oswald is going to take the timeout to save this second set. But the Scarlet Hawks have 1 point left to try to salvage this set. It's 24-19. Illinois Wesleyan. Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks Athletics on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Bit of a busy week here as you're watching men's volleyball this evening. Women's basketball tomorrow against the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors at 7 p.m. And then Friday, same time, 7 p.m. The men's volleyball team looking to be 3-4 by the time Friday gets here and have hopefully their second home win. That should things go right here tonight. They'll be taking on Wittenberg on Friday at 7 p.m. Right now in set 2, Michael Eastman, the senior from St. Ignatius. From nearby St. Ignatius, with his Titans team near a set 2 victory, going to try to deliver an ace. Unable to do so is Eastman. That was unfortunate. That was a great hit. It looked like he just missed it by about a bounce. And now Komodo will serve following the side out. DiCosola sets it up to the top of the net for Coogan. Johnson for late, blocked. Back to Van Engen. Cooper sets it over to Eastman. DiCosola for Perez. Off Henderson. Good job by Johnson on the recovery. Cooper got the kill. Great job by Grant Cooper. He hit it so hard that when it got to Bryce Williams' hand, it just fell down to the floor. 24-21, Illinois Wesleyan. Komodo to DiCosola, who tricks Illinois Tech. And just how set 2 ended, set 1 ended, set 2 ends with a final score of 25-21. However, this time, it's the visitors who take the lead or take the set victory. And now we head into a pivotal third set in about 3 minutes. We'll take a break. We'll return to the Keating Sports Center after this with more Illinois Tech men's volleyball here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network after this. Illinois Tech men's volleyball here on the Illinois Tech Scholar Hawks Broadcast Network. Set 3 getting ready to begin here between the Illinois Tech Scholar Hawks and the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. Let's go over our set 2 numbers while we have a moment. Much better hitting percentage from Illinois Wesleyan in set 2. They went from 179 to 343. Illinois Tech actually dropped in hitting percentage, went from 174 to 167. Kills +7 in that second set for Illinois Wesleyan. They had 9 in set 1, 16 in set 2. Meanwhile, Illinois Tech went from 8 to 11 to +3 for the Scarlet Hawks in terms of the kills number. Service errors. Illinois Wesleyan did cut the numbers down, but they still trailed Illinois Tech in terms of the number of errors. It was 5 service errors to 3, with the 3 meaning Illinois Tech had 2 fewer errors than Illinois Wesleyan. Meanwhile, the attack errors, that did favor the visiting Titans. It was 4. They had 4 in set 1. They also had 4 in set 2. Meanwhile, Illinois Tech had 4 in set 1, 5 in set 2. But it was Illinois Wesleyan who was able to win set 2, 25-21, as the teams traded places on the scoreboard. After it was Illinois Tech 25-21, set 1, Illinois Wesleyan 25-21 in set 2. And now a pivotal third set as Julian Perez gets ready to send it over for the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. Bit of a ball cart delay as the practice balls for the in-between set stretching was left on the floor. And now Perez will send it over left to right on your screens. And we're underway here in a pivotal third set. Riley Late's hit is blocked down for a Scarlet Hawk point. Makes it 1-0. And now Elijah Johnson back to serve. Nice high toss from Johnson. Played on to Eastman. Cooper to Johnson to Van Ingen, and a kill for Illinois Tech. 2-0 Scarlet Hawks to start the third set. Coach Mike Oswald immediately got up and gave some instructions to Elijah Johnson. I couldn't quite make them out, but we'll find out what they were following the results of this play. Kill for the Scarlet Hawks. 3-0 Tech, as they've got Wesleyan rocking here in the first 3 points with Johnson to serve again. Perez awaiting the outside hit. Donald to Cooper. Nice high play and a kill for Cooper, assisted by Alec Donald, junior out of Lansing, Illinois. Thornton Fractional South. I'm local, so TF South. Now Elijah Johnson will serve. And a ball hit into the net by Johnson. Sends it right on the net. And that's how Wesleyan will get their first point of this third set. Bryce Williams sets it high in the air on the serve, middle of the floor, but he served it right into the net. 5-1 Illinois Tech. Now Grant Cooper to serve. Cooper sends it over clean. That was Jason Milka. And then Perez gets his hit blocked by Riley Late. Van Ingen was there as well, just in case they scored a double block. But I'm pretty confident that was the majority of that was Riley Late. Regardless, Brandon Mueller has seen enough. He wants a timeout. 6-1 Illinois Tech. They have Illinois Wesleyan searching for answers. We'll take a break. And we'll be back with more here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Your Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks are back in action in men's volleyball on Friday as they take on Wittenberg. That'll be at 7 p.m. right here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network, live from the Keating Sports Center in Chicago. Right now, live at the Keating Sports Center in Chicago, I'm Chris Rouse on the call. Grant Cooper serves the ball over, where the Scarlet Hawks lead it 6-1. Meanwhile, Michael Eastman, another Chicago kid, comes through for the visitors. The Illinois Wesleyan Titans makes it 6-2 Scarlet Hawks, but now 2 serving 6 with Romano to serve. Javier being Romano's first name. Javier Romano on the serve over to Alec Donald. Jackson Van Ingen sent it down. Riley Lake tapped it into the air. Van Ingen with a spike and a kill for the Scarlet Hawks. Members of the women's basketball team, you can see in your shot there, they're loving it, getting ready for their game tomorrow against Wisconsin Lutheran here at the Keating Sports Center. Jackson Van Ingen. And that's a block by Komodo. Van Ingen had sent the ball over. Coogan tried to get the kill, but he spiked it right into Komodo, who blocked it down and makes it 8-2 Scarlet Hawks. Van Ingen over to Williams. Eastman for the outside hit. Nice dig by Cooper, who pancaked to the floor. Riley Late inside the line. Mike Oswald loved that one. Point to the Scarlet Hawks, as he also now gives some instructions to Eli Johnson. Jackson Van Ingen serves it over clean. Komodo, why not a one-hand spike? Almost looked like a one-hand basketball slam. You know how they said the Statue of Liberty dunk? Like that here in volleyball, just a Statue of Liberty spike for the kill. Van Ingen hits it long, but inside. I thought that was long, but it's an ace, and quickly 2 timeouts taken by Illinois Wesleyan in set 3. They trail 11-2. And I'm interested to see how Brandon Mueller and his team, how they adjust to this 9-point deficit. I am seeing a number of players getting loose on that Illinois Wesleyan sideline. This is a Titans team that has 5 freshmen listed on the team. We have not seen 3 of them. 2 of them start. That's Bryce Williams and Brendan Reuter. And then, of course, they have other sophomores on the team. 4 sophomores listed, to be exact. We've seen Jason Milka. And really, he's the only sophomore. So when you look at the make of this team, we're talking about a roster with 5 freshmen, 4 sophomores, 9 young guys. 3 of the 9 young guys are regulars. There is plenty of opportunity here for Brandon Mueller to go to the back of the bench, so to speak, and get some of the guys he probably wouldn't use in this set, but also could get them ready for that 3rd set. Van Ingen to serve. Reuter to Perez. Van Ingen runs it down. Henderson. Komodo hits it the wrong way. Cooper does the same thing. He hit it towards the bench. Van Ingen tried to chase it down. He was unsuccessful. Point to Illinois Wesleyan clearly. Makes it 11-3 Tech. Vince DiCasola. Back to serve. DiCasola will send it from the near side of the floor. Sends it into the air. And out of play on the service error. Side out, point to the Scarlet Hawks. Paul Henderson to serve. Henderson sends it over to the back line, and he got it in. An ace for Henderson. Makes it 13-3. Henderson again. Williams will prevent him from getting back-to-back aces. Eastman will get the point for Illinois Wesleyan off the block from Komodo, and that'll stop the bleeding for Illinois Wesleyan. And they'll now get control of the serve with Eastman. Eastman has 8 kills to lead the way for Illinois Wesleyan. Komodo's hit was not deflected, and so as a result, it's a side out point to Illinois Wesleyan. Eastman to serve. Credited with his 9th kill. Williams able to block Johnson. Komodo able to block Coogan. Another double block at the top for the Scarlet Hawks. Outside hit set up. Johnson for late. No deflection. Oh, it is. That was a long, long wait. I wasn't sure if there was one or not, but Illinois Tech's number 14 gives them 14 on the board, and now he will serve Will Riley Lane. Junior out of Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. DiCosola fires his spike right past late. Killed Illinois Wesleyan. Coogan in a hurry to serve now for the Titans. Illinois Wesleyan still trailing by 8 here in set 3. Coogan sets it into the air. Johnson to Komodo. He mishandled it. Ball to Illinois Wesleyan. Excuse me, kill point to Illinois Wesleyan. I guess I was right the first time. Serve now to Illinois Wesleyan, and they control the ball with Coogan. Coogan sends it over to the back line. Cooper got his hit blocked. Donald for Cooper on the second try. DiCosola for Perez, blocked by Komodo. Kill to the Scarlet Hawks. 15-17 Tech off the block. And now Jelani Komodo will serve. Komodo with 3 kills in the match. And actually 2 kills. They're going to say that was actually an attack error from Perez on that last play. And now 15-8 the score. Julian Perez to serve. Perez holds the ball out. Sends it into the air. That almost mishandled by Cooper, but Henderson has set him up. Cooper had it partially blocked. There were 3 guys waiting for the Titans. Henderson's hit into the net. Does not go back over the net. Point to Illinois Wesleyan as that's 4. 15-9 the score. Perez to serve. Perez hits it to the back line to Henderson. Johnson and Romano met at the top of the net, but the rally continues. Henderson, that did not hit the top of the net. And Romano, I think, reached over. And he did. Romano, unfortunately for Illinois Wesleyan, reached over because that ball was not going to make it back. And that'll make it 16-9 Tech. Johnson's hit. Reserve goes over clean. Perez's hit back to Johnson. Mishandled. Makes it 16-10 Illinois Tech. Bryce Williams to serve for the Titans. Wyatt Williams has been relatively quiet since that first set. Sends it to the back line to Donald. Cooper off Reuter. That's another player that's been relatively quiet for Illinois Wesleyan, as Cooper spikes one off Reuter, who I was mentioning when I said another player that's been quiet. Williams has 8 kills in the match for Illinois Wesleyan. Cooper has 8 for Illinois Tech. He serves over clean, no ace there. Eastman to Johnson. Donald to Henderson. That hit someone in the head. Might have been Romano. And off the head, indeed. Point to Illinois Tech, 18-10, Scarlet Hawks. Remember, Illinois Wesleyan used both of their timeouts very early on here in set 3. It was 6-1 and 11-2, if I'm not mistaken. So they're going to have to play it on here as Cooper will do them a solid favor by picking up a service error for the Scarlet Hawks. Coach Mike Oswald saying, don't be greedy, don't be a hero. His team with their best hitting percentage of the evening here in this third set at .333. Riley Late with a kill for the Scarlet Hawks. 19-11. Illinois Tech has been thoroughly in control of this. They've been thoroughly in control of the sets they've won this evening, which was obviously the earlier set. And that's assuming they'll win this third set, as they've led by as many as 8. Eastman kept alive by Johnson. That'll be 4, unfortunately, for the Scarlet Hawks. And a point to Illinois Wesleyan. But Illinois Tech, they were thoroughly in control of that first set, which they won 25-21. It was pivotal early on, but Illinois Tech was able to pull away late. Set 2 was close, pivotal early on, but Illinois Wesleyan sort of gave the breathing room. Now here in this third set, Illinois Tech, they've been ahead the majority of the way. I mean, 6-1 early on, 11-2 where we saw early timeouts. As right now the Scarlet Hawks are trying to clean the floor here at the Keating Sports Center. Alec Donald trying to wipe it with his backside. Jelani Komodo cleaning it up. Somebody, I think it was Eli Johnson, who got down on the court. As the Scarlet Hawks are trying to clean up the wet spot on the floor so we can get back to game action here. Not a lot of young fans in the crowd, so I don't think we have too many people who have a late bedtime to worry about. But I'm sure some of you have to get up early tomorrow. We'll let us see the end of this and then check out afterwards. It's Riley Late, who sends it over to Williams. Eastman to Donald. Great job by Cooper running the ball down. Dico Sola. Nice play there for Illinois Wesleyan, who sets up Coogan for the kill. 19-13, Illinois Tech with the lead. Vince Dico Sola serves it over. Johnson to Henderson, blocked, out of play. Point to Illinois Tech. That was an awfully close play. I've said that about 4 or 5 times because we've had a number of them. But the point is credited to the home team. And I mentioned this Illinois Wesleyan crowd, they travel well. That's why you can hear a large chorus of boos coming from the green-clad fans here at the Keating Center. Eastman blocked by Late, but no kill for the Scarlet Hawks. Or maybe I spoke too soon. Point to the Scarlet Hawks after all, 21-13. Paul Henderson on the serve. It's an error. Sent it back to Illinois Wesleyan. Remember, the Titans are out of timeouts here. It was 11-2 Illinois Tech on the scoreboard early in set 3. That's when Illinois Wesleyan burned their 2 timeouts here in the set. They burnt their second timeout as Cooper thought he had a kill. The ball was kept alive. Coogan, however, gets it. As he hit it over his head to Donald, Illinois Tech thought the play was over. That was not the case. And as a result, Illinois Wesleyan ended up with the kill. Eastman controlling the serve. Hits it to Donald. Great movement from Alec Donald. Perez to the back line. In 21-16, the score. Mike Oswald has to take a timeout. Illinois Wesleyan despite giving up 10 straight points since the last time, giving up 10 points since the last time out, they forced Illinois Tech to take the timeout. They've actually outscored Illinois Tech. You'll remember it was 11-2 at the last timeout. They've outscored the Scarlet Hawks 14-10 to this point. I'm Chris Rouse here on the call at the Keating Center in Chicago, near South Side, where the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks will host women's basketball tomorrow, where it'll be the Scarlet Hawks led by head coach Carissa Sane. They'll take on the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors. We'll have that for you at 7 p.m. right here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. And then the same men on the men's volleyball team will take on Wittenberg, 7 p.m. right here at the Keating Center for 7 p.m. first serve. Plenty of Scarlet Hawks broadcast action this week. Basketball also occurring Saturday. Eastman sends it over to Late. Late outside hit and a kill for the Scarlet Hawks. Makes it 22-16. Late got the kill. Now he will serve. 22-16. Late and an ace for Riley Late. (23-16) the score. Only one timeout remaining in the set. That belongs to the team that has the lead and controls the serve. Late serves it over. Back line to Bryce Williams. Middle of the floor hit from Coogan goes out of play. And the Scarlet Hawks are now looking to win this third set. Set point with Riley Late looking to send the ball over. Late for the kill. Unfortunately, it's an error right of the net. Coogan to serve again. The junior out of Frankfort, Illinois, attended Lincoln Way East, a former Griffin. Coogan to Late. Johnson, nice set for Cooper, blocked at the top by Julian Perez. Illinois Wesleyan controlling their destiny the rest of the way here. No timeouts for the Titans. They control the serve, with Illinois Tech needing just 1 point. Coogan serves it over to Late. Johnson, the Komodo, and that will conclude the third set with the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks taking it 25-18. When we return to the Keating Center, the Scarlet Hawks will be looking for their third win of the season, their second at home. Let's see if the Scarlet Hawks can conclude matters in set 4 on the other side of this break. We'll be back with more Illinois Tech men's volleyball here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network after this from Chicago. Set 4 getting ready to begin here at the Keating Center in Chicago, Illinois. Chris Rouse here on the call where the Scarlet Hawks have a 2-1 lead in this Tuesday night matchup against the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. 25-21 set 1 Illinois Tech, 25-21 set 2 to Illinois Wesleyan, and then 25-18 Illinois Tech in set 3. Here are some of the key set 3 numbers. 290 hitting percentage for Illinois Tech in comparison to a 120 from Illinois Wesleyan. Attack errors, 5 apiece. And then the aces, 3 to none in favor of the Scarlet Hawks. And also service errors, 4 from Illinois Tech, 2 from Illinois Wesleyan. That's one of the first times Illinois Wesleyan actually had fewer errors in comparison to the Scarlet Hawks. We also mentioned how Illinois Tech basketball will be in action. We'll have Illinois Tech men's basketball on Saturday at 1 p.m. They'll take on the Marion Sabres. So a full week of Illinois Tech athletics here at the Keating Sports Center. Remember, tomorrow, 7 p.m., women's basketball against the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors. Friday at 7 p.m., the same men's volleyball team against Wittenberg, 7 p.m. And then Saturday at 1 p.m., men's basketball against the Marion Sabres. Men's volleyball looking to get a win here with Eli Johnson on the serve to start the 4th set. It's Michael Eastman who sends it over for the Titans of Illinois Wesleyan. Williams, DiCasola, and a kill for the Titans. I have to say this, Jake Coogan has had a pretty good night for Illinois Wesleyan. He's had a number of really good hits that even if they have not registered the kill, they pulled Illinois Tech out of position a number of times tonight. And Coogan, even with that kill, that was his 7th kill of the evening. But now Illinois Tech able to get that point right back to give Grant Cooper the serve here in set 4. Illinois Tech entered this matchup with a record of 2-4. Cooper with the service error for the 2-4 Scarlet Hawks. I said that basically to say they were 1-1 in their 2 previous home matches. 1-2 on the road. And then, of course, a neutral site loss. They're looking to get above 500 here at the Keating Center, which would put them at 2-1, as Van Ingen couldn't quite get it over the net there. Makes it 3-1 Illinois Wesleyan. They are already at 500 or better at all 3 of the splits. 2-1 at home, the Shirk Center, 1-1 on the road, and 1-0 in neutral site action. But would fall to under 500 if Illinois Tech is able to put them away here in this 4th set. Fall under 500 in road action as they are 4-2 on the season and now have a 4-1 lead here in this 4th set. Coach Brandon Mueller just looking up at that scoreboard and now looking back at the action as Coogan serves it over for his Titans. DiCasola sets it up for Perez, who hits it off Donald, but is kept alive by the Scarlet Hawks. Good job by Donald with the overhead bump. Outside hit for Williams, and a kill as he spikes it right off the wrist of Grant Cooper. 5-1 Illinois Wesleyan. Coogan to serve. Gets it over clean. Henderson's hit went to the back line to Eastman. Williams goes long. Cooper tried to run it down. And the point to Illinois Wesleyan as it was deflected by the Scarlet Hawks. (6-1) the score. Coogan to serve. Johnson sets it up for Van Ingen. Outside line. Side out as it was just outside of the line. Point to Illinois Wesleyan. 7-1 the score. Illinois Wesleyan, I mentioned how Illinois Tech dominated that 3rd set. Illinois Wesleyan starting to return the favor here in set 4. Johnson for late. Williams to Coogan and back to Williams. And another point on the scoreboard for the Titans. Mike Oswald is going to burn a timeout. 8-1 Titans here in set 4. And we'll take a break. We'll be right back to the Keating Sports Center as the Scarlet Hawks try to figure out this Illinois Wesleyan attack here in set 4. Minus 200 is the hitting percentage for Illinois Tech here early in set 4. And as a result, Illinois Wesleyan has an 8-1 advantage. They're hitting .667 are the Titans. And now they control the serve with Jake Coogan. 3 attack errors have not helped the Scarlet Hawks either, as they're attempting to put this match away with a set 4 win. But it's Julian Perez who'll send that ball to some of the Titans fans who made the trip from Bloomington, Illinois, here to the Keating Center in Chicago. 9-1. Coogan serves it over to the back line, out of play. 9-2 Titans. Illinois Tech controlling the serve with Van Ingen. Van Ingen to Williams. And that was a bit of a double hit from DeCasola, who actually they're going to say he lifted it. I feel like he could have got him with a couple of violations. He got his hand on it, he palmed it, which means he lifted it. And he also could have got him with a bit of a double hit. Van Ingen to serve. And he steady serves it right into the net. That's an error, which makes it 10-3 Illinois Wesleyan. Now remember, in set 2, it was 11-2 Illinois Tech. Excuse me, set 3, it was 11-2 Illinois Tech. And they pretty much dominated the entire third set. It has been all Illinois Wesleyan here in this fourth set. A violation. Point to Illinois Wesleyan. So the violation makes it 11-3. Even Jake Coogan of the Illinois Wesleyan Titans said he's so confused. But they get the 11-3 point advantage on the scoreboard nonetheless. Do the Titans as they get the point. Brennan Reuter is awaiting the discrepancy as Coach Mike Oswald, as you can kind of see behind the scoreboard there, is having some words with one of the officials about what the violation could have been against Illinois Tech. And it's a bit of a lengthy conversation there. It's not an intense conversation by any means. A lot of smiles and nods, and appears to be a lot of understanding going on in the conversation, which makes me wonder what's the holdup here, as they seem to be understanding each other. And now it appears we are ready, as it's 11-3 Illinois Wesleyan. There's our whistle. Here comes our serve from Brendan Reuter. Hits the net, and Reuter gets an ace. Some assistance from the net as Johnson tried to play it off the bit of a bounce off the net. Instead, he bumped it right into the net stanchion. Makes it 12-3 Wesleyan. Reuter to Donald, who almost did the same thing Johnson just did. Now Henderson hits it to Easterman. Komodo to Johnson. Henderson for the outside hit. That's to Reuter, who hit the ceiling here at the Keating Center. Williams run down by Johnson. Late sends it over. Outside hit for Williams and a kill for Bryce Williams right in the middle of the floor. 14-3. Illinois Wesleyan, or am I getting ahead of myself? 13-3, excuse me, 13-3 Wesleyan. Now 14-3 Illinois Wesleyan. As they get an ace from Reuter. If you're Illinois Wesleyan, I don't think you could have asked for a better set other than maybe keeping the Scholar Hawks off the board, and I guess that's the volleyball equivalent of the broadcaster's jinx. I don't think you could have asked for a better set, and then they get an error. 14-4. Henderson to serve. It goes over clean. Reuter to Romano. Romano to the floor for a 15-4 score. Point advantage for Illinois Wesleyan. In control of the serve and looking to rally back here in the match. Johnson to Late. That should be a kill for Late, and it is. Nice diving effort from Jace Milka. But the contact from his bump on the ball sent the ball long out of play. 15-5 with 5 serving. 15. Late to Milka. Reuter to Eastman. Illinois Tech thought Eastman reached over. Late sends it to Reuter. Milka to Luke Hart. Komodo. Played over to Milka. Well hit there by Hartke. Into the net from Late. And that's going to be 4 against Illinois Tech. Luke Hartke, the junior out of Barrington, Illinois. Number 18 in green got in there. And now Blake McGlashan Bryant will come back on. And McGlashan Bryant, I don't believe he played in that third set. Back in here in the fourth set. Coach Oswald now again having another lengthy conversation with our floor official. And Coach Oswald doesn't seem as understanding as he did last time. This time he seems a little more intense than he did, and probably thinking Illinois Wesleyan should have got called for a reach over here. Instead, the one official is listening to Mike Oswald's case. Meanwhile, the main official is saying, let's go, let's play on. And now the Illinois Wesleyan fans and the Illinois Wesleyan players are looking for a card. Instead, that is not going to be the case. Grant Cooper is going to have a word with the official instead of Coach Oswald. And now the Illinois Wesleyan fans, the Illinois Wesleyan players, starting to get a little restless here. Starting to figure out what's the meaning behind the lengthy conversation. And now Grant Cooper will report back to Coach Oswald as the officials are trying to get this game going here. If you have to get up early tomorrow, we apologize, but it appears that going to have to bear with us for a little bit longer than usual. Because now action resumes. And an ace from McGlashan Bryant. Alec Donald with misguided celebration there. He was screaming, let's go, not realizing that his team is going down 12 here in the fourth set. There's the right reason to celebrate for the Illinois Tech libero, 17-6. this fourth set, some lengthy stoppages here, delaying the sort of delaying the flow of game as now Komodo sends it over, or attempts to, but he gets a service error. The Illinois Wesleyan players have been very vocal as well on the sideline. As now Vince DiCosola will serve. Here's DiCosola. Received by Cooper. Cooper sets it over for the Scarlet Hawks. DiCosola to Eastman, blocked. DiCosola sets it over. In! Henderson and late misjudged it. Henderson definitely looked right at the bench and said, that's all on me. And Coach Oswald will take his second timeout, and we will take one with him. This set starting to slip away from Illinois Tech. 19-6 Illinois Wesleyan. Let's see if this match will go to a deciding fifth set on the other side of our break here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. (19-6) here in set four. The Illinois Wesleyan Titans and their fans are hyped up here in set four, looking to force a fifth and deciding set. It has been all Titans. Illinois Tech has switched roles. That's actually been pretty much the story of the match, just reversal of roles. Illinois Tech won set 1 25-21. Illinois Wesleyan won set 2 25-21 as well. Meanwhile, set 3, Illinois Tech dominated. Now Illinois Wesleyan dominating set 4. However, the domination didn't continue on that serve as we get an error, make it 19-7. Eli Johnson to serve. Johnson to Williams. DiCosola to Eastman. Johnson to Lade. Well hit, but out of play. 20-17 score in favor of the visiting Titans. Excuse me, 20-7. Much different matchup if it was 20-17. 20-7, the deficit 13 for Illinois Tech. Now 21-7, 14. No touchdowns in this sport. So Illinois Tech looking at quite the uphill battle right now. Down 21-7. Eastman to Johnson. Cooper's hit. Out of play. 22-7. Side out. Illinois Wesleyan marching to a set 4 win. They were down 11-2 in set 3, used both of their timeouts. Of course, ended up losing 25-18 did the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. But now 22-8, thanks to that last point for the Scarlet Hawks. But this match looks like we're headed to a fifth and deciding set. Grant Cooper sends it over to Milka. Outside hit for Perez. Oh, what a spike by Perez off Cooper. Makes it 23-8, even calls a bit of a light flicker here in the Keating Center. I don't really think those were affiliated with one another, but that was interesting timing nonetheless. Coogan. Johnson for Henderson, blocked by Williams, and the point to Illinois Wesleyan. They have been thoroughly in control here in set 4. They have set point at 24-8. Jackson Venning in the serve. That's long and a dominant set 4 performance from the Illinois Wesleyan Titans as they win it 25-8. They actually gave a point to Illinois Tech That should have been 25-8. Illinois Wesleyan. So the scoreboard said 24-8 in the building. So instead they gave the point to Tech. With Wesleyan serving, this set should be over at 25-8. But anyway, Illinois Wesleyan will be serving again here with Reuter. Confusion here at the scores table as action continues nonetheless. Henderson got it blocked. And a point to Illinois Tech, who gets a second life here at 24-10. It was 24-8 on the scoreboard. Maybe they miscounted something earlier. But it's now 24-10. Henderson, Reuter, Williams, out of play, 24-11. Illinois Wesleyan. Quite the rally going to be needed regardless for Illinois Tech, even though maybe this set should have been over a few plays ago. Cooper to Johnson. Late to Milka. Reuter to Eastman. Johnson. Eastman. Williams. Donald to Johnson again. Outside hit for late. Kept alive by Jace Milka. Reuter to Hartke. Donald almost didn't see the ball. He caught it out for Cooper instead. Reuter sets it up for Romano. And now Illinois Wesleyan wins set 4. 25-11. It was 25-21 Illinois Tech in set 1, 25-21 in Wesleyan in set 2. And now a bit of a delay. 25-18 Illinois Tech in set 3. 25-11 Illinois Wesleyan in set 4. As now Eastman and Cooper go for the coin toss. And the serve has been decided. It'll be Illinois Tech serve. 25-11 the score in set 4. And we go to a fifth and deciding set. We'll take a break and get ready for the conclusion of this matchup here at the Keating Center in Chicago after this on the Scholar Hawks Broadcast Network. The fifth and deciding set here at the Keating Center in Chicago. Chris Rouse here to bring it to you from the Keating Sports Center. We're underway with Eli Sherman in for the first time for Illinois Tech this evening. He serves to begin set 5. It's Jackson Van Ingen who gets the kill. If you're just joining us, this is the fifth and deciding set. Illinois Tech won set 1, 25-21. Illinois Wesleyan rebounded with a 25-21 win in set 2. Eastman gets Illinois Wesleyan on the board immediately after the Van Ingen kill. One apiece here in set 5. 25-21 Illinois Tech set 1. 25-21 Illinois Wesleyan set 2. 25-18 Illinois Tech in set 3, but that was a much more dominant set for the Scarlet Hawks than the score indicates. Just like the 25-11 set 4 win for Illinois Wesleyan was much more dominant than that score leads. Score actually probably should have been about 25-8, honestly. And now here in the fifth set, it's 2-1 Illinois Tech. Johnson. There's Williams who hits it for Illinois Wesleyan. Perez and a kill. Huge advantage. If anyone can gain one here in set 5, Illinois Tech had a chance to go up 3-1, but instead, the kill from Perez keeps us level at 2. Gets us level at 2 here. Coogan to Cooper. And a kill for Van Ingen. 3-2 Scarlet Hawks. It's been a fun atmosphere here inside the Keating Sports Center. If you couldn't join us here live on the near south side of Chicago, we're happy that you could join us here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network on YouTube Live. Alec Donald. Johnson to Henderson, blocked by Williams, out of play. Point to the Scarlet Hawks. To this point in the match, Williams leads Illinois Wesleyan with 12 kills. Riley Late leads Illinois Tech with 13. This is Grant Cooper on the serve. And a kill for Romano. Javier Romano with his 6th kill of the evening. Now Brendan Reuter will come in. Reuter has a pair of aces to this point in the match. Couldn't make it 3. As now it's 5-3 Scarlet Hawks. This has been a back and forth match, with Van Ingen now serving. It's one of those matches where it's been back and forth when you talk about the match score, but when it comes to the sets, it's been back and forth early, dominated late. The first 2 sets of the match, we saw both teams going back and forth up until about the 12-point mark, and then that's where the team that eventually won the sets sort of gained some breathing room. Meanwhile, in the 3rd and 4th sets, the team that won completely dominated those sets respectively. Here's Henderson and the kill. 6-4, Illinois Tech. The Scarlet Hawks number 6 gives them 6 on the scoreboard. Henderson looking for the ace. Couldn't get that, but the play resumes. Hartke with the kill. Luke Hartke comes through. Now Blake McGlashan Bryant. He'll come in to serve. Illinois Tech doing some kicks on that sideline as now McGlashan Bryant serves. Johnson to Late. Blocked at the top but played on by Donald. Johnson to Cooper. That's off McGlashan Bryant. Reuter for Eastman, a kill. We're tied at 6. What a match. What a match here at the Keating Center. Blake McGlashan Bryant ignoring the Illinois Tech sideline again. Komodo hits it off McGlashan Bryant. Reuter to Hartke, kept alive. Cooper sends it over. Outside hit for Eastman, and long off of a block. Point to Illinois Wesleyan. Mike Oswald is upset with his team as you see him run out on the floor in frustration at that point received from Illinois Wesleyan. McGlashan Bryant has controlled the serve for Illinois Wesleyan, and right as I say that, Illinois Tech gets it level at 7. Next point is halftime here in this 5th set. And I mentioned earlier how these two teams had been evenly matched early on, and we saw a little bit more domination in the last 2 sets. This 5th set back and forth. Late. Reuter had it blocked. And that makes it 8-7. 8-7 Illinois Tech. And that will send us to halftime here in set 5 where the teams will switch sides. After a brief breather, set 5 continues with Van Ingen ready to serve. Ball hit right to Henderson from Williams on the back line, and the ball falls down to the floor to tie it at 8. Set 5 tied at 8 with Illinois Wesleyan now controlling the serve. We apologize for any technical difficulties at the moment that may be occurring. Right now it is Vince DiCasola. Back to serve. To the back line for Cooper. Cooper sends it to Johnson, who sends it to Cooper in front of the net, and it's blocked short for Illinois Wesleyan point, so it landed at Cooper's feet to make it 9-8 Illinois Wesleyan. DiCasola back line for the Titans. He serves it over to the middle of the floor to Donald. Cooper outside hit, partially blocked. That ball bounces past us here at the table. Makes it 10-8, Illinois Wesleyan. Titans with a 2-point advantage, and their fans starting a sense of victory, but this match is far from over. DiCasola serves it over to Cooper, back line. Johnson tried to go for a quick kill, unsuccessful, it was blocked. Late, blocked at the net. Point to Illinois Wesleyan, as that's 4 against Illinois Tech. David Singer, the senior out of Oviedo, Florida, will come on. He's been on the bench all evening. He'll get Riley laid out. Riley a bit frustrated as he heads to the sideline. It's been a busy night for 14 and white. DiCasola. Off Henderson, and that's an ace for DiCasola. Timeout Illinois Tech. 12-8 Illinois Wesleyan. The Titans fans who made the trip are making their presence known as if they hadn't been doing that all evening anyway. 12-8 the score here in set 4. Excuse me, set 5. It was 25-21, Illinois Tech set 1. 25-21, Illinois Wesleyan set 2. 25-18, all Scarlet Hawks in set 3. 25-11, all Illinois Wesleyan set 4. And even at 25-11 is a little generous. That could have easily been 25-8. Maybe they had a scoring, I'm not sure if they had a scoring discrepancy or someone was given a point that they shouldn't have been given. Whatever happened, but Illinois Wesleyan, a dominant performance in that 4th set. Now, thanks to that kill on the ace from Vince DiCasola, Illinois Wesleyan looking to put the Scarlet Hawks away here at the Keating Sports Center. Chris Rouse here on the call. Set 5. continues with Vince DiCasola serving for Illinois Wesleyan. Singer, Johnson, Nakamoto. DiCasola kept it alive. Eastman to Donald. Cooper from Johnson. Long point to Illinois Wesleyan. This match starting to slip away from Illinois Tech. They're down 13-8 here in this fifth set. A match they led 2-1 early in the third set. They led 2-1 at the end of the third set, but couldn't really gain any footing against Illinois Wesleyan in that fourth set. And now, match point for the Titans. Coach Mike Oswald, he's just going to watch this one. It's match point now for Vince DiCasola. DiCasola has one ace. That was a few points ago. Johnson, Nakamoto. Williams to Perez. Kept alive by Donald. Johnson to Henderson. DiCasola for Donald on the set. Johnson sets for Cooper. Cooper is blocked. That ball lands in, and that's going to end the game. Illinois Wesleyan, 15-8 in set 5. Your final from the Keating Center in Chicago. The Illinois Wesleyan Titans 3. The Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks 2. Illinois Tech took set 1, 25-21. Illinois Wesleyan took set 2, 25-21 as well. But it's set 3. Illinois Tech had the dominating 25-28, 25-18 performance. But it was set 4 where Illinois Wesleyan went up with 25-11. And then they rallied. And actually, after it was 8-7 in set 5, just dominated the Scarlet Hawks, taking it 15-8. And this fifth set was pretty much exactly how the match was played. Back and forth early in the first two sets, and then the team that won the sets eventually pulled away late, and then domination in the last two sets, as it was domination at the end of this fifth set for Illinois Wesleyan after a back and forth start. And that'll wrap it up here from the Keating Center in Chicago. For all of our crew here at the Keating Sports Center, here for Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks, the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network, I'm Chris Rouse. This has been another presentation of Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks Athletics. Tomorrow, Illinois Tech Women's Basketball taking on Wisconsin Lutheran. Men's volleyball will be in action again on Friday. And then, of course, men's basketball Saturday against Marion at 1 p.m. A full week of Scarlet Hawks Athletics. For all of our crew, I'm Chris Rouse. Good night from Chicago, where once again our final, the Illinois Wesleyan Titans win it 3-2 over the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks.